Along with our students, their employers and our colleagues here at Qube, we're celebrating National Logistics Day. Did you know that in the UK alone, over 2.5 million people work within the logistics industry, making it the UK's 5th largest employment sector? With roles such as warehouse operatives, delivery drivers, logistics coordinators and route planners, to name a few, this sector plays a vital part in all aspects of life in the UK. We caught up with some of the fantastic logistics and warehouse-based employers and students that we have the pleasure of working with.
My name's Steve Upham. I'm the Internet Shift Manager at JD Sports on Team 1 Days. I've been with the company just shy of 3 years now. On the Internet team here, the staffing varies between 300 to 600 staff, and we're running that ideally with 6 supervisors, but currently we're a little short staff. We've got 4 supervisors running that. We're managing online orders throughout Britain, throughout Europe and wider internationally. We're processing roughly about 100,000 orders a day, 100,000 units a day. And at peak, we would take that up to about 180,000 units a day. Since peak 2019 through the pandemic, that really hasn't stopped. We went through peak, we went to COVID, we went into lockdown, we went into Brexit, we went through another peak. So it's been relentless. It's very challenging. There's a lot of people to manage, a lot of things to know, but it's very rewarding as well. So staff come and go, we're constantly training people, we're constantly recruiting people, and our process has changed quite a lot over the last 12 months. I think the apprenticeship programme sets, it's a structured way of learning in the logistics environment. It covers all aspects of a fast-moving DC like this. It allows people who are already in here to experience other parts of the DC and learn logistics as a whole rather than specifically into one area. We're covering health and safety, manual handling, communication, operational productivity, KPIs, customer service, and this is... You can learn this with the support of an experienced manager. You have a mentor, you have a coach, you've always got someone to go to. And I've seen in the guys we've got doing it, a real build-up of self-confidence, of being able to be on this course and to know they're working towards a qualification and they're being fully supported while they're doing it, and learning everything about logistics, not just their specific part of logistics,
So my name's Kelly Big Rose. I'm currently Internet Supervisor at Team 1 Days. I'm doing 3 or 4 departments across Internet. I've been doing this for 2.5 years, but I've been in JD for over 7 years in total. So this is my first apprenticeship, but I did go from school to 6th form, so I've got my A-levels, and I've also got a degree, but that's in sociology and education studies. So to do this apprenticeship is totally different to do it in logistics and warehousing. It's much more hands-on, so to speak. So because it's work-based, we have to collect quite a lot of evidence. And in order to learn to do something, there's quite a lot of things you have to do that you've not done before. So you have to get advice and training, then actually do what it is, whether that's run a meeting, do a briefing, whatever it might be, and then you can get the evidence for it. So it really helps you to understand not only what you're learning, but why you're learning, what the benefits are of doing that inside the warehouse. So it's really good for a person, not just knowledge.
So my name's Lisa Brooks. I'm the duty manager at JD Sports Kingsway Distribution Centre. I've been with JD for 2.5 years, starting as a shift manager and developed into my current role as a duty manager. We're a leading branded sportswear retailer, and under the JD Group we service 14 different fascias such as Tessuti, Size, Hip, Foot Patrol, and also outdoor fascias as well, like Blacks and Millets and Go Outdoors. As a brand, logistics impacts both internal and external customers. So from a logistics point of view, it is important that stock is delivered both timely and merchandised and presented appropriately for the end user, which is our JD Sports fashion customer. So everybody's different, so some people are happy in their role. However, I still believe the apprenticeship programme can still help you be the best you can and be great at what you do. It gives colleagues some breadth within their role. We also have colleagues who aspire to be at that next level. So, for example, being part of our management team, I believe completing the apprenticeship programme will support these colleagues in getting some structure in their role. At JD, we have lots of opportunities available, and ultimately, as a business, if we invest in developing our colleagues, it can only make us stronger as a team and support in driving even better results than we have now.
Yeah, my name's Mark Hancock. I work for JD Sports, Qube Distribution Centre, and I'm a team coach, which is the head of a team of instructors. I'm doing the level 4 higher apprenticeship. I chose that one because it's probably at my level, and the reason why I did choose it was to progress within a company, and obviously provide me with a lot more, should I say, tools in the box, and would be good on my portfolio as well moving forward. Obviously it's all to do with progression. Obviously as well, I'd be more adaptable to change. With the logistics side, it changes a lot, so you have to be adaptable, and hopefully this will put me in the right way.
So my name's Andy Gaskell. I'm engineering manager here at JD Sports, and I've been in the role for just over 6 years. So I'm just basically responsible for the running of the site in terms of the reactive breakdown work and any planned servicing work that we carry out. So I just manage the engineering team. So the engineering team sort of has grown rapidly over the last 3 or 4 years here at JD. In terms of the business growth, obviously the engineering team's grown along with the business, which has been good for the guys embarking on new roles and getting involved in lots of different opportunities within the site. And that's also led to developing and taking on board apprentices, which we've done through Qube. The apprentices have sort of took on board quite a lot of responsibility in terms of understanding what the role is that they're currently doing and how they want to progress within their current roles to help them develop their sort of key skill sets and knowledge base. So being part of the apprenticeship programme allows the individual to gain a better understanding of the role. It gives the individual more knowledge, and it allows them to progress within the roles and within the business, and sort of embarking on the apprenticeship programme has allowed them to sort of develop in a structured manner and not go a bit wayward, if you will. So that's then helped them develop, and it's sort of been really good for us because it's sort of put us back on track in terms of understanding what we expect for the role of a team leader or the role of a supervisor in terms of what the apprenticeship programme's given us, and that's been really good to sort of help us move it forward and develop within the team, and also develop the individuals.
My name is Darren Graham, and my job role is engineering team leader. I've been in my current role for about 18 months, and I'm currently on the team leader supervisor apprenticeship course. It was when I actually got into logistics, or a company I worked. I really liked it. I loved working on the kit, the conveyors. I also liked working with a team. My main focus now is that I lead and manage a team of engineers and assistant, and I ensure that the kit runs smoothly. And fortunately for me, it's the job I am passionate about. I love my job. I'm quite fortunate in that fact, and like I said about the logistics side, I've had a few different types of jobs, and I've really liked this one. So I think it's the teams that you work with. I think it's the environment. It just suits me. Okay, I'm currently enrolled on the team leader supervisor apprenticeship scheme. I'm one of the people I've always wanted to do the best at what I do, and this course should give me the additional skills to enable to do this. My short-term goal is to create a really good balance between work and home. I want to achieve this by getting better at what I do and managing my time more effectively, and I'm hoping this team leader supervisor course will help me to do that.
As you can see, the logistics industry is pretty amazing, and it's hard to believe that just 3 years ago there was no specific day to recognise or celebrate the important role logistics plays in our domestic and global economies. We hope you join us in spending today celebrating all of the great jobs and essential services the logistics industry provides.
Happy National Logistics Day!